overall, not a bad evening out there. A little bit less haze today than we saw on our Saturday, and that led to a lot of sunshine. But again, cloud coverage built in. Still partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Winds light out of the south, and that will really continue for about the next few hours before winds back off to nearly totally calm. But not thinking fog is into concerns at all. Viper is clear right now. No returns being shown at all, or a couple false returns over north, just Hampton County rather. And think conditions tonight will be fairly nice. Mid 60s again, mild conditions and pretty nice weather overall. Winds will be nearly calm. Very light southerly breeze maybe right along the immediate coast, and mostly clear skies will persist once you get past about midnight or so. You get into your day tomorrow, it will be a little bit hotter. I'd say upper 80s to lower 90s. Much warmer. Thing to note is those winds do develop out of the southeast about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Start off with a northwesterly flow though, which is very light winds in the area. Mostly clear skies persist, and on the water those winds are going to be out of the southeast majority of the day, about 1 to 2 foot seas, and not terrible conditions either. Mostly sunny skies though, no cloud development really expected over the open waters. We need to turn our attention south. We do have a developing trough of low pressure now along the tail end of an old frontal boundary, and this secondary frontal boundary will also begin to stall out as well. And that's going to bring the possibility of, say, some inclement weather here later on in the week. I'm not thinking widespread rainfall by any means, but it will enhance our daily rain chances. Dry and mostly cloud-free for the coastal empire and low country tomorrow, but gradually moisture return begins. You get that southerly flow in. That's what's going to bring more warm, moist, and humid air into the area. Not thinking rain tomorrow. Tuesday, do get the possibility for maybe a straight shower or two, but once this low pressure develops and tracks up the coast, there's the possibility, albeit a very broad circulation developing. Nothing hinted at anything tropical developing yet, but may see some of those shower and thunderstorm chances begin as soon as Wednesday. And depending on where these exact bands of showers and thunderstorms set up, we are looking at the possibility for some rainfall totals exceeding about 1 to 2 inches with, of course, locally higher amounts. Best coverage of rainfall looks to be about Thursday or so with the best moisture and lift, but not thinking anything widespread or a washout during the week. 2025 Atlantic hurricane season's underway, by the way. Here is your list of names for the year. The only new name to note is Dexter in place of Dorian from 2019. These are rotating lists every 6 years, and this is what we have for the year. If we do exhaust it, there is an auxiliary list that is used, but hopefully we do not get to that point. In June, we need to watch for homegrown development. Generally, the Western Atlantic and, of course, the Caribbean and the Gulf are where we do find these areas of spin that develop. Get some thunderstorms around it and a closed circulation. You get a tropical depression or named storm, and that's what you do find in the area in terms of our region with tropical activity. Your extended forecast does bring those rain chances and increased humidity back into the picture. Start getting our mornings back into the 70s. Then you begin to deal with those afternoons that are going to be upper 80s to lower 90s, feeling like about 100 degrees or so. Rain chances begin to increase on your Wednesday. You do start to get more isolated storm coverage through portions of the week, and the possibility for increased coverage will, of course, increase with the confidence in the forecast as that low pressure develops. But really back to more standard summer weather as meteorological summer began today. And well, Kaylee and not really necessarily thinking we're going to have the best conditions by the end of the week.
No, my goodness. I must say, Jeff, with all of this rain, all of this severe weather, you have been really put to work since you started.